Man, the chart just looks like it wants to nuke at some point, but it just keeps going up.
You have to believe them.
Is this another like exchange coin?
No, this is
No,
Solana, the Ethereum competitor.
Is this the
the
one where
one
we called the bottom, dude?
we got it at like $1.50.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Well, I don't. I mean, you
I
did,
never
but
traded it. Yeah, you got it.
I think I
Yeah,
bought some at like $2 or $3.
The daily
And
bull div called
I
out the
sold
bottom at like $1.20. Good.
8. I sold and rebought in like a fucking idiot. I didn't really understand what Solana was doing, and now I'm like, oh,
Dime was
I'm buying
showing me
this.
serum for literally like a month straight, and he didn't know it was made on Solana.
Yep. I just like the chart.
come here.
What's that ticker for serum?
SRM.
It was just clear accumulation. I was like, yep, I want this.
It's putting in a big daily bulldog. You see that? And it's bouncing off monthly VWAP. If it bounces here, it's going to go higher.
Dime doesn't believe in the VWAP, and I'm telling him like,
He'll believe.
I don't like the way that Deja is visualized and implemented.
It's just dots.
you can change them to crosses if you want them.
Yeah, you can do crosses.
I just don't dig it.
He hates money. He
I
buys
just hate
silver. Sticky.
I hate
Yeah.
Deja, that's all.
Look at the 1 hour buy signals on ES. Tons of them. Yeah, we're going to break higher. It's either going to be in the last like 30 minutes or it's going to be tomorrow.
Astute assumption with an hour left, Deja. Very bright.
You're welcome.
I made it through most of the market. I'm gonna go to sleep, boys.
You been Good up all night. day, Time?
Yeah. Haven't slept.
You are not buying those, Sticky, are you?
I don't
Not
know
the
how you
wool
do
ones.
Dude, those look like bathroom rugs.
Yeah.
They look like walking sheep, like if sheep had shoes.
You get one like stain on that, and you're fucked.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I
Yeah.
didn't get them. That's like a summer shoe. You can't wear that shit in the winter at all. In the summer, I never wear shoes, so
It's that girl. I can't believe that girl fucking lost all of her front teeth.
bro, that shit's bad. I didn't even watch that video yet, but I know the exact one you're talking about. The girl
Yeah.
that gets drunk on mimosas, right?
Yeah. Gets on her boyfriend's shoulders and wrecks herself.
Not a bad looking girl either. That's
No,
a
her
damn
teeth are
shame.
nice, dude. Her teeth are nice and then ruined.
Wrecked.
Stupid things we do when we're young
Yeah.
And drunk.
and drunk.
Jamie, when did you start trading? How old were you?
About 6 years ago. I'm 32 now.
So you're saying I have a chance.
I calmed down a lot when I was like maybe 20. I would say like 23. I really started to count my tits. It's because like I started early. Like I was hitting up the bars and getting crazy fucked up and doing stupid shit when I was like, I think I got my fake ID when I was 17. First
Yeah.
time I smoked pot, I was in 5th grade.
5th grade. Wow. Savage.
Yes, yeah, I started young. So by the time I was, 22, 23 years old,
Fucking exhausted, yeah.
that's when I really like started like taking my like, trying to get into my job or my union like seriously and going to school and shit.
Have you basically been with the same company your whole career?
Yeah. I mean, I had like bullshit jobs when I was like 15 years old.
Yeah,
so,
yeah, like starter
yeah,
shit.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the only place I've been though.
Yeah, Mucky, a lot of balance going on right now. It's just a buy low, sell high. Literally perfectly balanced. We're not going to see a breakout until like the closing session or tomorrow. I wouldn't be surprised if it was like the last candle of the day, like last 15-minute candle that tries to break out.
Rips.
Yep. It did this same exact thing the week where we started bottoming. He started ripping right at the close. The best book for market profile is called Markets in Profile by Dalton. There's a PDF on Google. If you type in Markets in Profile, there's a PDF version on Google for free.
$68 for the hardcover.
Yeah, you basically don't want to buy hardcovers for any fucking trading books. They're like textbooks basically.
Yeah. Going through the TA of Financial Markets by John Murphy or whatever.
Yeah, that's a textbook.
You know, I've never read one trading book.
Yeah.
On top of that, actually, I've never read one book. I don't think. Honestly, man, I hate reading, dude. Hate it.
I'm back in the reading right now. Me and my girlfriend are reading a bunch of fantasy books. My girlfriend and I should say.
Me and my girlfriend started the Percy Jackson series.
Trying to spice things up,
Like,
eh?
what do you guys enjoy about reading? Like, does it calm you down? Like, what do you enjoy?
Yeah,
about
it gets me away from the screens because all day I'm working on the computer.
So do you purposely do it just to get away from the screen, or do you actually?
It's relaxing. No, I enjoy it. Yeah, it's relaxing. It's my getaway from the monitors.
It fucking makes you so much smarter, but I just don't have the patience for it.
What makes you smarter reading?
Yeah, reading definitely
It's
does.
just a brain exercise, basically.
Stimulation, yeah,
Yeah.
positive stimulation.
Playing music, reading.
I've got a bookshelf with like books I've read once on it.
How do you highlight the name like that? Are you talking to me, Monkey, or Gars? I'm not sure. What were you guys saying?
What'd you pick up, C's?
Yeah, Ken Alpha. Like I remember like in high school we'd have to like read and shit like that, and I wouldn't do it. Like I just can't do it.
That's not fun though, because you're like reading for homework, and homework fucking sucks.
No, you gotta find books you like to read. You gotta find like what genre you like.
See, but like I'm the type where I'd rather just like if it's a story, I would rather just watch the movie if they have one.
Yeah.
No, I've heard that it relaxes you and stuff like that. And I probably need to do that because I do need to fucking relax.
I wouldn't.
I only read books that like make me anxious as fuck, like murder mysteries and shit.
It probably wouldn't be bad for you, like if you were at work and you're just bored out of your mind. You had nothing
See, I would rather just play like a game on my phone or something.
Yeah.
Jamie, rather go to the bathroom and wank it?
Yeah, or that. Yep.
And we're demonetized on stream. Like.
Or sleep.
Get your girlfriend a book to read that is, has.
She just bought. She doesn't read either, but she did just buy the most current book for the Twilight series.
Get her like 50 Shades of Grey. That was like the greatest like couple of weeks of my life.
You should. I think you'd enjoy The Ride of a Lifetime, JMA. It's the Walt Disney CEO.
What? Just about how he came up and stuff?
Yeah, just like talks about the history, and it's like a memoir kind of thing.
Talk about how much of a fascist bastard he was.
Hey, Ardeline, let's see. Passive follower here. Thought I'd say hi. Awesome work you guys are doing here. Great channel. Even though I don't trade options or stocks, I've learned a lot from you guys. I appreciate that. Appreciate you watching. Glad you like the content.
Come join us in Discord. You got a free 7-day trial.
Oh, you're talking to Gars. Gotcha, Mucky.
We're ending that trial on Thursday, right, Deja?
Yeah, I'm gonna cut it off. We've had a lot already.
Yep.
Probably right at the end of the day tomorrow. I'm gonna cut it.
For me, if a book doesn't hook me in the first like
Page.
or two, I'm done with it.
Well, it's funny. Me and my girlfriend are reading a book called Nevernight. It's a fantasy book. The first 100 pages are damn near unreadable. Like, it's trash. And then from like 100 to like 350, it's fantastic. Like 5 out of 5. And then like
But
the
you
last.
have the patience.
Oh,
You
well,
have the patience, Deja, to read 100 pages
No, I know.
without putting that shit down. It would
We
be
had-
my fireplace.
we had the patience because we read reviews and everyone says the same thing. They all say the first 100 pages are like unreadable, but then the book gets really good. And that's basically what happened. It got really good, and then the ending was like, it was kind of brutal. Like the last like 50 pages you had to push through. But this book, I'm reading a series right now. It's another fantasy series. The first book was fantastic, and the second book, I can't put it down. I've already read like half the book in like 2 days.
You like fantasy or like post.
I read
dystopian
stuff
things?
kind of like Game of Thrones, like that setting. I like stuff like that.
Dystopian science fiction.
I don't do much science fiction stuff.
Red Rising is really cool.
We have that on our list. Yep, we just added that to our list. We're gonna read that. I think it's like 2 books away. We're gonna read.
Story is nuts. There's 3 books. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah, Red Rising it's getting really popular right now.
It's $5 now, I think.
Oh really? Fuck, I'm behind.
Red Rising is 5
Amazon.
books.
Yeah.
No, that's not good. Jesus.
What's that about?
I think it's like a sci-fi thing. Sci-fi fantasy.
Yeah, it's a lot of like. It's hard to explain, but it's set in a dystopian world on planet Mars, and there's a class system, very very fucked up. But then it gets insane as the lower class infiltrates the upper class.
It's kind of like Brave New World. People are like, they're like bred to do certain things, right? Like from birth, they're designed to be in a certain role.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you read Dune yet?
I haven't read Dune, no.
I think you like that too.
I think I would. Yeah, I'm gonna read that probably later in life.
Like the old movie Dune. I guess it was a book first.
Yeah, there's book
Yeah.
series, yep. Yeah, Gars, 3 things you can't escape in life: fucking death, taxes, and bad PLTR price action.
Just took a short on. Just took a short on ES.
I'm doing my taxes this week, Gars. It's gonna be brutal. Yeah, ES is going back to POC. Back down to VWAP. You know it's a perfectly balanced day when VWAP and POC are identical.
I'm glad I sold Microsoft at that.
Filled at 40, 66, 25.
Another trick I showed you guys in my videos, if you take a fib tool for the current session, the POC should be right around the 50%, and that means the day is perfectly balanced. And we're damn near identical. When you have a balanced day, you try not to take swing trades, and you can day trade, but you want to be buying low, selling high. That's why today was such a slow day.
Got filled at 40, 66, 25. Stop loss is 40, 72, 25. Profit take is 40, 60, 75.
You shorting?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're shorting VWAP and POC, so you needed to break through here. Still failing. What time frame is this? 1 hour. 3 1-hour pivots up here. It's almost putting in like a head and shoulders. Really struggling to go lower though. A lot of buy signals coming in. How bad are your taxes in Latvia, Hagars? That's where you are, right?
Yeah, that's where he's at.
What are the taxes like there? We get murdered here in the States.
It's actually pretty good. One of the lowest tax rates in the EU. A lot of European companies actually establish holding companies there. It's like the Delaware of Europe.
Yeah, it's like a tax haven.
Nice.
A lot of shell companies.
That and like Slovenia.
Trader XO is pushing Soul Sticky. He said, "Sell me your soul. My bids aren't getting hit."
Never selling soul.
So why is it going straight up? Is it just like a network that people use?
Sweden.
I mean, there's a bunch of reasons, but the main reason why I'm holding it is because it's given me. I don't know if you remember in like 2017 all the Ethereum ICOs.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna pretty much do exactly what Ethereum did in 2017 when a bunch of projects start launching on Solana.
Gotcha.
Plus, it's just backed by Sam and fucking.
Are you staking it? Or you
I have
just, like,
some
holding it?
on Radium, like in a farm, staking some Radium as well. I could stake it from my ledger, but I don't really feel like doing that.
I still have my money just sitting in FTX doing nothing. I need to stake something.
Yeah, why don't you just buy something, dude? If you're not
I
even
don't
trading
know.
with it.
I need to do something.
You should, at the very least, lend out your USD.
Can I do that without being KYC'd?
Think you can.
That's what I was
Yes.
doing too, Deja. My shit was just sitting there, and I was like, "Fuck it, I'm just gonna buy FTT and Sol and
Yeah.
stake it."
That's what I need to do.
At least put it to use, you know.
Yep. That's not too bad, Agars. The thing that we have here for stocks is it's dependent on how much you make. The capital gains go up as your income goes up.
You know what actually helped me was my job, like the amount of money they took out in taxes on my job.
Like the withholding.
Yeah, because I get fucking shit on, dude, every paycheck.
Yeah, because you get money back for that, but then you lose money for everything else.
Yep. Yeah, they take about $1,500 every paycheck.
I was telling people on Discord, guys, for you guys on stream, if you're in the U.S., if you didn't get the stimulus because you like maybe you were a dependent, maybe you had too much income, like there's a lot of reasons why you didn't get the stimulus. There is a credit they're doing for this. It's only this tax year, I believe. It's called the recovery rebate credit, I believe. So look that up when you're doing your taxes, and you could get a small credit back. The amount of credit that you get goes down with the more money that you make. So if you make a lot of money, it's not going to do anything. But if you're like maybe say you make like $100,000 a year, that's too much to get the credit. Like when they did the stimulus, and that was too much to get the stimulus. I mean, but that's not that much when it comes to the rebate credit, so I think you'll still get some back. But if you're closer to like 200,000 or more, you probably don't get anything back for the credit. Yeah, Microsoft failed that fake out level. Doesn't want to
So
break.
sold that high. They did really well on it.
Tesla's still going for that gap fill. If it gap fills tomorrow and starts to bounce, I might take that debit spread. We'll see.
I'm getting fucking crushed on GE.
Bitcoin is kind of below that trend line now.
Damn, Bitcoin's down 4%. Holy shit.
I'm waiting on fucking Soul Starter to fucking launch. Buy those dog shit tokens, stake them, get into the IDOs, make money. Like, they already have 30K followers, and they launched their Twitter on fucking in March.
Sold it.
The IDO platform that's coming out.
I think I'm gonna do a Cajun broil tonight for dinner.
I can't even think about food right now, dude. I'm still fucking.
I'm weird about that shit. Like when it comes to seafood, I only like eating like I don't want to cook that shit.
No. I'm not cooking it. I go to they have this place out here. It's good, dude. It's like one of those seafood boils.
Gotcha.
You tell them like how many pounds of whatever you want. And they fucking cook it in a big pot of like, garlic butter with a little spice.
Yeah, that sounds good.
It's so fire. I usually get shrimp and Alaskan king crab legs and then some andouille sausage.
Yeah, like the farthest I'll go is I'll buy like fucking already butterflied shrimp and cook with those, you know what I mean? Like
You
the
know
small
what?
ones.
I actually made it myself one time and it came out really good. It was just a pain in the ass to make the sauce. That's why I don't want to do it again. But
Yeah.
I got all the stuff at Costco, dude. And it's dirt cheap, dude, at Costco. Compared to buy like a Alaskan king crab legs at this restaurant costs like 40 something a pound. You go to Costco, it's like 20 something. It's like half the price.
Yeah, it's not bad.
And they're huge. And they're easy to cook. It's the sauce because if you want to cook them, if you don't got a steamer, you literally just buy one of those like tinfoil party serving pans, and you just put it all in there. Put a little bit of water, squeeze some lemons on there, and just
Yeah, but like
put
what are you making though? Like crawfish, like shrimp, lobster?
shrimp. Yeah, shrimp, crab legs, and then sometimes I'll buy a lobster tail or two.
Like don't you got to do a bunch of prep with that stuff?
No, man, you just literally fucking clean it off, scrub it a little bit, and then, like I said, just put it in one of those tinfoil pans. Put some water in there with some lemons, cover it with tinfoil, and put it in the oven. It was cooking it was the easiest part. Like literally, it's really easy. It's making the sauce that's hard because you need like a ton of different spices, a bunch of sticks of butter.
Walmart doesn't look bad. Ashwin looks like it's going for a gap fill. You're right around VWAP. So you'd have to hold above this monthly VWAP. If you hold here for a day or two, it's probably just going to fill the gap right up to like 144.50. 145 pivot as well. If you lose the monthly VWAP, you're probably going to go back down to like 135, 136. A little scary to buy this when it's just going straight up. You don't really have any pullback to buy the correction or anything. But obvious target would be that gap fill. The weekly's hitting a pivot too, so a lot of resistance in this area. Once you start reclaiming all this area right here, it should look very good.
Keep pushing down, fucker.
Yeah, you just broke VWAP and POC.
You in any trades on crypto, Jamie?
B&B.
That was a solid one.
Yeah, but I fucking held through. I'm still holding through this fucking. I was up like 29, 30%. Now I'm up only 5%.
I dumped my BNB bag, my spot bag, way too early. I didn't think it was going to push up.
I raised my stop though above my buy, so there's no way I could lose money on this trade.
I'll show you how bad I got reamed on this BNB sell.
Keep going, baby. You sold at 250.
No, I sold 250 BNB at 339.
Oof. I've seen worse. It's not that bad. But yeah, that's
Just like a
you
20K
had a
haircut.
yeah, you had a fucking bag, dude. That was a leverage longer or spot.
That was spot.
Chad, no, he doesn't live in Arizona. He's talking about something in Illinois. Chad said, "You talking about angry crab in Phoenix for the Cajun boil? I've been there 3 times and I've gotten food poisoning every time."
That's actually, dude, that was the first place I've been to with the crab. They have angry crab out here.
Oh, they do? Okay.
I've never got sick though eating there. I've eaten there a few times.
Chad, if you got food poisoning the first 2 times, what made you go back the 3rd time, dude? I think I'd write them the fuck off after the 2nd time.
I actually like that place, but that's not the one. That's not the one that I'm talking about.
That's funny.
Indexes are getting crushed, huh?
Yeah, just balance.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Russell looks terrible.
ES down 0.5%. It's just balance day. Nah, it's still green. Looks like it wants to go lower though.
Yeah, I mean, SPY and Qs have just been ranging all day, but Russell looks like fucking death.
The POC is really right in the middle of the day. Or the middle. We lost value though, right, Deja, from yesterday?
Yeah, very slightly, but losing value in price action like this is actually not bad. Because if you take like the past 3 days, we're still a massive bullish imbalance. Like it's still very bullish. It would have to start holding below like 40, 56, and then you're like really losing value. So like 10 more points will be a little sketch. Yeah, we're on the value area low of today and the value area low of yesterday, but the one that we want to watch is the one from April 5th, which was on Monday. So it could bounce here. It would make a lot of sense if it did. But it could also go down to 40.56.
What's that 40.56?
That's Monday's value area low.
Oh,
That's
I
like
see that.
that's like
Yep.
the most important one.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah, the volume, dude. I like the volume profile trading. It's just like your charts get fucking slammed with lines, dude.
Yeah, it's bad. You need like a monitor designated just for it.
A few more on. 3 more. Two more points.
Sorry guys, I was doing something. Let's see. Yeah, we're right on the value area low. So 2 points might be just about where it bounces. Let's see, 2 points. Yeah, it's right on the highest node down here. 40.61.
Are you doing? Remember how we had two different?
I'm doing 30-minute. 30-minute ES with 100 row setting and 70 area value area.
Gotcha.
And that should give you all the same levels I use. 30-minute and 50-minute are almost always the same. Sometimes they're very slightly different.
The 5 minutes the same way as well.
Yeah.
On today at least it is.
Yeah. It's just certain days it fucks up, which makes absolutely no sense, but
Yeah.
that's what TradingView does.
It's trying to hold that level.
Yep. You've already lost the low technically, so it should go down a little bit more. And you lost POC and VWAP without even bouncing.
I need 2.5 points. 1 point.
I think SPY is going to 405.50.
This isn't a low a day, is it? No, right?
No.
No. Maybe on SPY, not on ES though.
No, it's not.
I'm surprised Portnoy's still doing the trading stuff. Now that sports betting's back.
I think he gained a lot of fans from that, so you got to keep him happy.
Yeah. Oh, it's definitely huge.
I don't know how that guy has fucking this much time on his hands.
Oh, I know. He's everywhere.
Doing pizza reviews, fucking
Sex
sports
tapes.
betting, sex tapes, fucking stocks. Like, where does this guy find time to do all this shit? He literally probably doesn't sleep.
Yeah.
Cocaine.
Yeah, I mean, he must be medicated both ways.
Big bounce here on ES.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
Last 30 minutes of the day. Connor was talking shit earlier.
Get back to my buy-in price.
It's his green shoes.
Yeah, he's salty.
Yeah.
Same thing that happened yesterday. 1 minute bull div on the bottom.
It's got to get back over that POC though.
Yeah, it's struggling. Right on VWAP too. SOS calls just flooding in, man. 667,000 call volume today.
Yeah, they're at the top of the power alerts today as well.
Yeah. 0.1 put to call ratio, so nobody's taking puts on it.
I keep forgetting to check Dropbox and pull back. Oh god, what a fucking nasty reversal on that.
Didn't it have a gap or something?
No.
No, I just didn't like the 28 pivot.
Oh, it was a pivot. Yeah, that's what it was.
Thought it was gonna bust through that thing, dude.
Oh, yeah, that pivot does not like that.
It did JMA for like, I don't know, 10 minutes. I sold when it was coming down.
ES is gonna rip now. I'm gonna get stopped out of this.
Big volume coming in on SPY.
Fucking send it. 408, baby.
Big volume, yeah.
I
Second
think we're at
highest.
408 by the end of the week.
Second highest volume of the day, besides opening candle. You typically ignore opening and closing though, so it basically is the highest candle of the day. And this is what I was talking about. It's exactly what we did on Monday. You balance all day, and then last, like right before you close, it started pumping. They're back to basics, dude. This shit's fucking textbook.
What do you think about IWM on this daily pivot retest?
I like the VWAP, how it lost VWAP. I don't like it so much now. Look at the VWAP on Russell and the VWAP on IWM. It lost both of them. You also lost every single value area for the entire week. The only value protecting you right now, which you fulfilled your 80% trade, I believe. Maybe missed it by like a point. Was the March 30th value area. You lost the high, and you basically came all the way back down to the low. So it's already lost 1, 2, 3, 4, basically 5 days of value it's lost. Not looking too good. Needs to reclaim these VWAPs.
I like how NQ's holding that daily pivot like that.
Oh yeah, the NQ daily pivot's disgusting. The doji right on top of it. It's dirty. It's got like a Roadrunner. Thoughts on Bitcoin move today? Bitcoin's not going to do anything until this balance is over. We've been talking about this on stream for a little while now. I think I talked about it in the summary as well. You're just in a massive balance. It's a bullish imbalance too, so you're still bullish. I think as long as you hold above like 53, 54, you should be slightly bullish. You have to break above like 59 to 60, this little upper area right here. You need to start finding value up here and then you'll push higher. Until that happens, you're just going to continue to find balance in this little range right here. If you want to see a disgusting like 10K candle on Bitcoin, this is the type of stuff you want to see. You want to see a very long balance. Kind of like what ES is doing right now. Like not on the short time frame, but if we go to ES, we look at this. Like this is basically what Bitcoin's doing on a longer time frame. Just balancing out, and then most likely going to rip higher. And if you see where we bounced on ES, same thing. Value area low. Value area low, both days.
Yeah, it was literally up to the fucking penny.
Yeah.
It's where the candle closed.
Yeah, this shit's textbook. All the volatility's starting to leave the market, so it's going back to basics. CCL deserves more attention. They're getting a lot of attention, honestly, for the past like few weeks. A lot of headlines coming out. You had Norwegian cruises saying that they want to be fully vaccinated for all their cruisers. CCL, I think they postponed some cruises. They were going to start cruising, I think, in like September. They pushed them back to either October or November. Yeah, CCL, they're not taking a position on the vaccine thing, which I think is smart because they're the largest cruise. Every cruise has the same position except for Norwegian, where they want you to have a negative test result like a week before, and then they want you to have one again like I think like within 48 hours. And I think they're also rapid testing people when you get to the cruise itself. Hey Victor, I appreciate that, man. No problem.
Send it.
Yeah, Jord, I have the same exact mindset that you do, man. I think Norwegian is shooting themselves in the foot big time. And I think the market's going to punish them. Because you got to think about the type of people that cruise. The type of people that cruise are not people that are going to be the first in line to get a vaccine. And I know that because I've been on a lot of cruises.
Well, over 50% of adults 65 plus in the country have been vaccinated already. And the majority of the cruise population is not your age. They're the old people.
It depends on what boats you go on. A lot of the boats a lot of the cruises that I went on, there was like, I'd say majority, probably 30 to 35, and then there was a big portion that were like the retired people. So you have the retired people that are most likely going to be vaccinated, but any of the people that are like mid 20s to mid 30s, I don't think they're going to be first in line to be vaccinated.
Connor, are you scalping SPY upwards right now?
No, I'm just in my long on SPY 410s for the end of this month.
Where do you
I
think
got
it's
the
gonna,
Say it again, Smooch.
just where do you think? I mean, I'm scalping right now, but it doesn't look like it's going to go much higher than it is right now. Do you think before close?
Carnival will destroy their business if they go full vaccinated. Because I've been on a bunch of Carnival cruises, and the number one thing with Carnival that is the biggest difference between the other cruises, they are much lower average age on the Carnival boats. They're party boats. Almost everybody in the cruise world calls them the party boats. Like if you want to be on a party boat just drinking your ass off, you want to be on Carnival. You don't want to be on Norwegian or Royal Caribbean. If you want to be with the young college crowd, most people below 30, you want to be on Carnival. So if they take that same vaccine stance, they're going to get hurt. Go ahead.
What's Norwegian? Is that like more of like a family?
Norwegian's about a good mix. Norwegian's a good mix. Like they'll have most people probably about 30, 35, and you'll have like a lot of retarees. They don't they don't have as good drink servers. Like when we went on our last Norwegian cruise, they're not like fucking like in Carnival, you will have a drink in your hand at all times. Like if they see you without a drink in your fucking hand, they're coming towards you and giving you a drink. Norwegian, you kind of
drinks are included, right?
not in Carnival unless you have a drink package. With Norwegian, almost everything's included. That's why they're kind of like a little slower on it. They don't really care. Norwegian, you kind of you gotta like wave down the drink people. You gotta go to the bar and get your own drinks. Carnival, you'll have a drink in your hand the whole time.
Do they all have casinos on board?
Yeah, the ones that I've been on. Yep.
Wish I wasn't such a pussy, dude. I'd hit up a cruise.
They don't feel like I'm with you with the open water shit. I don't like open water either. It doesn't feel like that though. You got to go when it's not rocky either. You want to go like from April to July. You can go in like September too. It's not too bad, but you don't want to go in like November, December.
Is that when the boats break in half?
It's when they're rocky as fuck. The one that me and my girlfriend just went on, I think it was... Fuck, when was that? I can't remember when it was, but it was rocky. It was like, it wasn't bad, but it's like if you were trying to walk down a hallway, you were stumbling like you were drunk.
Yeah, I couldn't do that, dude.
Yeah. But that was the only one I've been on that's rocky. And I've been on like 6 or 7. Sorry, I looked at PDD and then I got caught up in the cruise shit. Elefino, let me take a look. But no, Jord, I'm 100% with you, man. I think Norwegian, they're okay. I think if they're doing the vaccine thing, it's not going to like kill their business. Royal Caribbean, they're more of a family style cruise. So they're kind of iffy. Carnival cannot do it though. Carnival will literally kill themselves. Carnival is like, for the most part, the budget cruises. They're like budget cruises. They're party boats.
They won't fucking do it. Carnival won't.
Dude, they'll kill themselves. I'm telling you. I've been on, I think, four of my 6 cruises have been Carnival, and they've all been party boats.
ES is going straight down. What the fuck just
What the
happened?
fuck? What happened there?
I mean, I'm not complaining. I'm in the short still, but I don't know.
That's so strange.
Just nuked.
PDD does not look good, Elefino. You're failing the OTS trail. You're failing the monthly VWAP. You're losing momentum. You have a sell signal on the OTS. I wouldn't touch it. It would have to get back above like 148. Hey, Mortal, I appreciate the $4, man. You said Bitcoin hit 55,800. Are we in a downtrend now? No, I think it's still decent. You're still finding balance. Where I would start to be scared on Bitcoin is if you lose 54.8. 54,800. That's where you...
This dip's
Go ahead.
gonna get bought up, Smoochie, if you're still on that scalp.
That's where you lose VWAP.
Hey, C's, did you add to Caesar Entertainment yet?
No. No, I saw it was creeping back up though.
Yeah. Look at GE. It's pulling back up end of day. Nice. Should have added on that gap fill, but what are you gonna do?
Jord, I think what Norwegian is doing, and it's weird they changed their stance so quickly, because I was reading about it before, and what they were doing was they were doing like a tester cruise, where they didn't have, it wasn't a blanket statement on all their cruises, it was just the first few cruises were going to be vaccine only, but then they changed their stance to all their cruises are vaccine. I think if they did what they were originally were going to do, that's not a bad idea, like test it out a little bit, do a few cruises, see if they sell out. But for all their cruises, we'll have to wait and see. Norwegian and Royal Caribbean can probably get away with it. It's not going to murder them. It's going to hurt their sales, but it's not going to murder them. CCL cannot. You're up 65% on CCL at the moment? Yeah, it's not a bad chart, dude. It's a clean chart. All the cruise lines, well, now it looks kind of bad. Even Nasty, Gravestone looked pretty good this morning. But the cruise lines look pretty good overall. I still think they have a really big year. I think like the last quarter of the year is going to be huge for cruises. As long as the vaccine shit doesn't get crazy and people like boycott cruises. You got to think about all the people who they haven't been on vacation for fucking ever. And they're ready to go on vacation. The crazy thing about cruises though is they can't offer promotions right now. Like don't be fooled by the promotions with cruises. They always have like these crazy promotions. Those are the normal prices. Like if you go on Norwegian right now, those are normal prices. There's nothing cheaper. I thought I'd be able to go on a cruise like for really cheap because of the whole coronavirus thing. But no, they're same price. They can't really offer very many discounts because they're bleeding money. Where did ES get rejected? It's back on the high. Value area high again. This is literally textbook. They're fucking playing with you guys.
Playing with our emotions.
Value area high almost to the tick. Buy low, sell high. It's getting tighter too, so it's putting in that pattern that it wants to rip like post-market or tomorrow. Yeah, back to what you were saying, Mortal. I think Bitcoin's fine as long as it holds 54,800. That's the monthly VWAP. Dude, XL got hammered. You had a nasty reversal today. Big move in the morning, and then it got nuked. A lot of call flow coming on this. Carnival's also offering cruises in Europe right now. That's weird. I didn't know that because I didn't even know Europe opened up travel. It's probably very restricted. Like it's probably like get off the boat, go to this port. You cannot go anywhere else. Like they're probably basically quarantining the ports.
Deja, when you go on your cruises, do you do the ones like where you get off the boat and shit?
Yeah, that's pretty much all cruises will have it like at least like 2 destinations, 3 destinations. Especially the Caribbean ones because there's so many places you can go that are close together. So I typically go on ones that have like 3 to 4 spots that you stop. There's one that's owned by Norwegian. They own a little island in Belize. Really nice. You just can't buy drinks there. They'll fucking murder you. You gotta drink on the boat and then get off and not drink too much. There's a couple spots in Cozumel that are really nice. They've got like tiki bar pools right on the beach and stuff.
Cozumel.
Cozumel.
Cozumel. I'm messing with you.
That city's weird though because like literally the boat will pull up and you'll get off and you'll hang out and then like as you're leaving they turn the whole island off. Like there's no power on the island. They only turn the power on for when the boats are there.
Wow.
And that's what I'm saying. Like a lot of these places, they literally rely on tourism. Those like Caribbean hot spots or the South American hot spots where all the boats go to. They rely on tourism. Baidu, same thing. Failing VWAP, not looking too good. You would have to stay above like 231 to look good on that. Looks like it's gonna roll over back down to like 204.
I'm gonna add to Caesar a little bit.
It looks like it wants to bust through that, doesn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna add just a little bit.
No, I didn't see that, George. What's the TOS thing? Dude, with all their new changes, I'm probably gonna get banned soon. Shit.
Their spreads are nasty as fuck, C's.
Oh yeah.
Like
Ouch.
really nasty.
Most of my community's on YouTube now, Jort. I know you're one of my longtime Twitch guys, but as you can see, my Twitch viewership's kind of dead. Most of my viewers are on YouTube. My YouTube community's gotten a lot bigger. We're almost at 6,000 subs.
See, you just put a bid. You just put a bid at 85.
Yeah, just to see if it would fill.
I seen that come in.
I'm just curious to see if it'll get filled. If it will, I'll throw in some more, but I was just
You talking about this one, Mucky? The European stock? Yeah, exactly, George. There's a couple of big guys on Twitch for trading, but it's not like the crypto craze when everyone was trading. People can't do this stuff for that long, dude, because most people are LARPs, right? They can't fucking role play and pretend like they know what they're talking about or pretend like they can trade for years at a time. They start doing it for like a month or two, they grab people's money and they get out of there.
that you at 86.
That was me. I just got filled.
Ah, shit. I didn't get filled.
I didn't get filled either.
What do you guys
I didn't
trade?
even have a bid. Trying to add to Caesar.
Was that you, Connor?
Yeah.
I gotta watch this fucking ES order now before they pull my fucking stop.
It's like us on fucking Amron, we're market making the thing.
What time do they pull stops at? Is it 4:15?
On ES, they like make you redo them. Yeah, I think it's
Yeah.
4:15 when they do the maintenance. Jordan, after hours, it all depends on your broker. Most brokers allow you to trade. But there's no real reason to, honestly, unless there's like some kind of news happening or maybe earnings. Very, very low volume.
Close this here and just so I can fucking sleep at night.
This chart's not that bad though. Who was asking Mucky? This chart's not that bad. Reclaiming a pivot, bouncing off a blue pivot as well, breaking VWAP. You had good earnings, it looks like. Doesn't look too bad. You break above this high right here. There's not a whole lot of resistance in your way all the way up to like 544.
I'm out. Close it for a loss. Fucking thing missed my take profit by 1 point.
Yeah, as the value area low, fucking did you dirty. It looked like it was going to break through it and then it instantly bounced. That's why I like using the 30 and the 15 minute. Because the 30 minutes are usually well respected.
Yo, Smoochie.
Yep.
Did you wait until 3:59 to close that or not?
No, I actually reopened it and then closed it higher. I just made some profit after hours.
There you go. Nice.
You can trade SPY up until 4:15.
Does it look like Ethereum is gonna bounce here?
Dude, knock on wood, man. If ES doesn't have any bad news, I think we're flying tomorrow.
We're gapping up tonight.
It looks like this thing's getting ready to fly.
Guarantee it.
This is one of the most bullish patterns I've seen in months.
We're gonna give it a 408 tomorrow.
What
if
time
not
is it?
Tomorrow, definitely by Friday.
I might buy some lottos here after hours.
Just look at the ranging it did today. It's like high, low, high, kind of low, now back up high.
Take like a 410 lotto for Wednesday. Or sorry, not Wednesday, Friday.
Yeah, 100%. What's the delta on those Friday contracts?
Only 18. They're going for 37 cents right now.
Yeah, it's a good place to be, I feel like. I don't know if we'll get all the way there. Like a 409
No,
might
you
be
would just
more reasonable.
You would
You
close
find
them.
a delta move,
Yeah,
yeah.
you would just close them tomorrow. You only need a 2-point move, and you make 100%.
By the end of April's with me.
I've been getting
410.
Dude, I've been getting crushed on my fucking like my longer term index trades. I got murdered last year on index trades. I mean, it's a lot cleaner now than it was last year.
Yeah, have a good night, boys.
Yeah, we go.
Take it easy, man.
Later.
Enjoy that crab boil, JMA.
Thanks, homie.
Get the lobster tails. You deserve it after get penetrated today by the accountant.
Yeah. I took some of those. I took
Some of what?
some of the 410 lottos for Friday on SPY just to see if we gap up tomorrow. I'll close them on a gap up.
What do you take?
410 lottos for Friday. Yep.
When do those not become tradable until 9:30 in the morning?
Yep.
All right, guys. Peace.
Peace.
Later.
Enjoy your green shoes.
Nice. The Twins and the Reds won. A lot of day games.
But all right, guys, I'm going to call it on that. If you guys are in stream, make sure to hit that like button. Subscribe on YouTube if you haven't already. I will be streaming tomorrow, 3 p.m. Eastern, same time as always. If you guys are in Discord, I will be posting the analysis much earlier than I did yesterday. I wasn't home all day yesterday. I'll try to have it out to you guys probably by 9 o'clock at the latest. And yeah, that's about it. If you guys are watching the video, we still have a free trial going on until tomorrow. I'm gonna close down the trial tomorrow. It's a 7-day free trial. You don't need a credit card. All you need is an email. Check out the website oasistrading.io/discord, and you can either do the monthly or the quarterly. Both of them will not charge you a single dime, and you'll get a 7-day free trial. But all right, guys, you guys have a good one. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.